Okay. Should be going live. It says you are live, exclamation point. So nice to see a live stream again. Yes, we're starting this new thing called live stream. I don't think we've done it before.
It seems like we haven't, just because it's been. Have we ever done this before?
Because we always say, how many times this year have we said, well, we're back to live streaming. We're going to get back on schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, Robo and Veebs after dark. We can say stuff like poop and darn.
Dag nabbit. Oh. But yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Fuzzy?
Missed it. This stupid like life stuff, like all this stuff going on. It's just been busy.
Yeah. Up until right now. I mean, I picked up my kid from work, pulled in the drive, got him food, drove in the driveway, jumped in the shop, sent you the invite. Boom.
Yeah, and this is crazy because like I said, my wife's going out of town for work in the morning, and my oldest has to be at volleyball at 6:15 in the morning. So it's going to be worth it, though. It's worth the Monday struggle.
for a live stream.
Yeah.
I want to hear Robo drop an F-bomb. You got to get me 2 days deep into LegionsCon about 2 a.m. In the lobby of a hotel where everybody's talking loud and over each other and stuff. But okay. Fudge.
What fudgery?
Yeah, fudgery's going on here.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't know if I'm going to really have anything to open, but in honor of being back with all the nerds, I'm going to be opening these nerds because you nerd got me hooked on these things at San Diego. And it's like, I don't eat them all the time, but when I see them at the store, it's like, oh, got to get some of those.
They're simply irresistible. They are. They're good. I mean, it's one of those things you think about. You see it in the aisle and you'll pass it up. You'll go, I don't need any candy. I'm getting too old for this shit. And you keep on going. And then you circle back around before hitting the register and go, oh.
Well, hey,
Dan.
My wife took my oldest to the Billie Eilish concert last night. So I was at home with my two little ones, and we had movie night at home. So I took him to go get candy, and I was like, oh, look, it's holiday themed, gummy, crunchy globs of sugar. I better give these a try because we're going to live stream tomorrow night. So I'm going to open these up and probably get hyped up on too much sugar before I try to go to bed after this thing. That's
right. They're delicious. You're David Arquette and Airheads playing the game. Because I went old school with mine and got grape and strawberry bliss.
So old school flavor, but new school execution, right? Because those haven't been a thing yet, right?
Yeah, because every time you get those Halloween nerd little itty bitty boxes, it's always half grape, half strawberry. So there's kind of a nostalgia to it too.
Yeah. Well, my wife saw these and she's like, because she does not like these at all. Only my youngest one likes them with me, and she's like, well, what do those taste like other than just sugar? And I'm like, well, probably like sugar, but I don't know if it's it's quite festive even, but
it is. It's mostly color, because I don't know what flavor the white nerd is.
You know what?
After hours.
It has a bit of a spritey taste.
Spritey taste.
It's a bit spritey.
It's a bit spritey.
It tastes like clear soda, I think. I think that's what they taste like to me. If I can discern anything past just that, like, absolute,
sugar, gummy.
Oh, Lyman, Sprite with Lyman. Is that what they said Sprite was Lyman back in the day? So,
man, I haven't heard Lyman in forever.
Lyman gummy clusters.
That's my favorite pork rinds. Hold on, Prophet. I have the video. I cut a little bit of it for the intro of the rewind, but Not much. That thing is magnificent. I took a few pictures, but somehow I didn't see half the con floor, and I took pictures here and there.
Yeah.
But I'm still going through quite a few just to get to the.
Well, you
Yeah, you can't see everything on the floor, which is crazy because I was there setup night, and I looked and I was like, man, this floor isn't that big. It's manageable, and I still didn't see everything. It was crazy.
It seems like I can go to San Diego Comic-Con, or I can go to like a Comic-Con that's like in a space the size of my basement and still always miss like something that's like, holy shit, this would have been my favorite thing to see, and I didn't see it.
Yeah, I was watching Dan's stream last night, and it's I was like, where the hell was that? And where was that? What was?
When it comes to me being observant in the present, size does not matter.
Well, that's one of the things Trevor said, you know, about uh-oh, hold on. Can you hear that?
I can hear it.
Okay. Yeah, I guess the sound's going to play, so we'll have to go through. Need me to go get the ghost out of the fridge? Oh, no. I got one right here. Dub was a lifesaver last weekend. Man, I'd still be sitting in the hotel room probably. If it wasn't for Dub. I'd be like, I don't know where the show is or anything.
Yeah.
I'm way behind. But no, that Dio. Let's see if I can turn down the volume on the video. Hold on. Bear with me. I can. Can you still hear me, though?
I can hear you. I can't hear the video.
Okay.
I heard the video actually cut to nothing.
Good. Man, this thing is insane. I can't even remember how big it is, just how big it is. I don't have any actual dimensions, but I'd say it's like 4 feet by 4 feet, by 2 feet, by 3 feet, something like that.
Yeah.
How dare you, sir?
So I struggle with like the comprehension of being able to craft something such as this, let alone transport it somewhere after I had done such a thing, because I'd be afraid to even look at it without it like something happening to it, let alone pack it up and take it somewhere.
Yeah, because it's in sections. Let's see if I can. That tavern was the size of a studio apartment in New York. Because I've got this too. It's like in 4 sections. This right here, it's like here and here, and then the tavern's on one section, and then you have yard and yard and yard. Then under this side, you have kind of this. This isn't the cavern side; it's like the dungeon type castle.
That tavern brought all the legions to the yard.
Yeah, damn right. Imagine the dragon on that thing. Oh man, with a tower off to the side, maybe, or something to be up, blowing flame down.
Dang, just like old Smog.
Shelf Gravy does amazing work. Yeah, they're awesome. And this sold at the show.
Dang.
And they're going to start on another one.
Wow.
But all these, I asked, because all this rock, all this right here, it's not a pattern. Because in my brain, I think, okay, you make a pattern. That way you can just smash.
Yep.
Define, refine. But no, every one of those is carved out. Just this grading over here, or well, that may be a piece inlaid, but yeah.
Unreal.
Hello, Basil.
Hello.
One of us, Cabal above all. Oh, Gabe, man, the hardest I laughed all weekend was we did a selfie, and he hadn't done, maybe hadn't done selfie on his phone before, so it did that 5-second countdown.
Oh yeah.
When you push it, but you're holding the camera and you're smiling the whole time, and we're talking to each other through gritted teeth. Like, this is so slow.
The longest 5 seconds of your entire life.
Yeah. And then the
that.
flash almost lasted as long. So,
Dang.
it was hilarious. You had to been there.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
It was funny. It was
I can't
hilarious.
relate. I wasn't there.
Oh yeah, going back to what Trevor said, I like at concerts when people are holding up phones and stuff, and they're more invested in recording it to watch later than being in the moment. I can't remember where it was. It was either on his stream or after we were streaming somewhere else. But yeah, I took that to heart and was just in the moment most of the time. It was profound.
Well, that's something that I tried to do at San Diego this last year, is that I've been so conditioned to just focus on taking pictures. It's like when you take a picture of something, you look at it to get it in focus, but you don't really look at it. So it's like I don't get caught up in like taking stuff in until sometimes weeks later. And I was trying to make a concerted effort to be better about like actually observing things while I was there and they were like right in front of me.
Yeah. And that's what I did here. I took some pictures. I took quite a few pictures, but not as many as I would have liked. Yeah. And I'm terrible about getting my own selfies with people. You know, it's I don't. I need to get better about some things.
I'm not much for like taking a picture myself of myself or being in pictures of myself. Yeah. So, yeah. But yeah, that diorama is awesome.
It is. It's all, and it sold before they finished setting it up the first day. So, but they had another one, and I'm sure I forgot to take pictures of it, of a gray skull, but it's got the perspective of looking up at it without looking up at it. It's pretty sweet, like the intro for Masters of the Universe.
Yeah,
it was cool.
Well, that's cool.
There's always next year, because there will be a next year, and I'm dragging Vives with me. I was in your neighborhood Monday. Drove right past you.
Oh, did you fly out of here?
Yeah, it was way cheaper.
Well, you should have let me know. You could have.
I know. I thought about it, but my plane landed at like 6:30, so I was mad dashing to get home before midnight, and it was
okay.
And going up and back down, I hit Kansas City like 5:30, 6 o'clock. Well, I landed at 6:30, so it was 7 coming back. But there was a wreck on that suspension bridge part.
Yeah,
I guess people aren't used to the time change yet, and it was dark. And
yeah, sounds about right.
It wasn't fun.
Sounds about right.
They said PowerCon was 25, right?
Yeah.
First 5 minutes.
And they're starting to make hints about it again. So I assume we'll learn more in the coming weeks and months about that.
It was it's PowerCon. You know how much fun PowerCon is because the hotel's right there. So it just keeps going.
Yeah.
Everybody's in it all together all the time. LegionsCon is like that, but amped up.
Where did you fly into?
Newark.
Okay. I figured that's probably where you flew into. Yeah, and see that's the thing about a show like this, that is that like I can like bring like the family at least for part of it, and then go visit my brother for part of the time afterwards. Something. So just like extend a trip or something like that for that. So yeah.
I flew back through. I had to lay over. I flew back American, and I had to lay over in Chicago, but I didn't have time to go find Chicken Lady. It was
get yelled at.
That's the first thing I thought of. I was like, well, I could use some abuse today.
Which Chicago airport were you in?
I don't even remember. It was wait, O'Hare.
That was the wrong airport for that.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
You mean cities have different? Some cities have 2 airports.
Oh, you better believe it.
Man, cities are weird. Hey, what's going on, man?
Phil, on behalf of New Jersey, you apologize. I'll tell you something. I haven't spent a ton of time in New Jersey, but I've spent some time there. And every time I've been, I've really enjoyed it. So
You know, it wasn't what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting kind of like New York, but there was
I,
trees, and there were so many trees. Everything was cut out of trees. Not
yeah,
made out of trees, but cut out of
well,
trees.
and there's something to be said about, townships and things that just kind of like start when one ends. When I've like all the places that I've ever lived, except like one place, it's like there's some mileage in between each one. So it's like, like 80s movies or something. They're like, oh yeah, they live 2 towns over. It's like, well, what the hell does that mean? That's like 40 miles away. But in, places like that, it's like, oh, it's just a couple miles over.
Hold on, I need to start. I messed this up. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just learning to live stream, guys. This is my first live stream. There we go. Okay.
Did you get it? Did you get the internet fixed?
Did you figure out the internet? Have you seen it all?
Figure out the World Wide Webs?
Yeah. You got to come next. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, I will. I will. It's just, man, stuff's busy.
It's right after
I was, because when you said, hey, do you want to go and do this? Like the first thing that jumped into my brain was like, hell yeah, that'll be fun. Let's do it. And it's like, what, 2 days before you left, I got home from a work trip and stuff like that. And it was like,
yeah, going right out of one into the other.
Yeah.
Before we get to the pictures, I did do the Armory experience at intern on what day was that? Thursday. And I did get it home. Some of my stuff, like my D Blake signs and stuff, are in the mail. I had to mail. I had some. Well, Dan mailed me some stuff, and then another friend I made is mailing me some stuff. So Playday is going to be a couple of weeks from now. But I did get my Armory figure home, I think.
In there somewhere.
There's a lot of stuff. There it is. I got it home in my my Robo Don't Know LegionsCon exclusive 2024 lunchbox.
Awesome.
Yeah. Slacker Hacker went above and beyond again.
Yeah, always.
Yeah, it was crazy. But this is my Armory build.
Nice.
This took me about an hour to put together. Because I started on one end and I thought I'm going to make greens, and then I did some talking, and then I went and picked some other parts, and then did some talking, and we had an hour block to do it. And because they broke us into groups.
Yeah.
And Dub knows, and I was the last one out. It was like, hey, the next group's coming in. You're gonna have to go. I'm like, I haven't made my decisions. So I don't know what I want.
Not only do you do the Midwest goodbyes, you also do the Midwest armor build.
That's right. Because I got down and I was doing greens, and I saw the browns, and I thought, oh, I want browns, but that won't go with the greens. So I went backwards, and then I went forwards again, and yeah. And then 2 days later, I learned that the horns are articulated, and you can bring those down.
Yeah.
But I kind of like them up because it looks awkward a little bit.
One up and one down, and he looks like a bushwhacker.
How about that? That's
yeah, there you go.
No, like this, he's always having to duck under doorways, or it knocks his helmet off. He's that stormtrooper.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
Yeah.
You know what's funny to me is it's such a trip when I see pictures from people doing like the intern stuff like at the actual studio, because their studio that they're in now is like so like professional and business like and whatnot, because I've only ever been to like the original one, and that was a really rad space, but it was very different from where they're at now. So yeah,
Right.
I'd like to go just to like see the where
Hey, look.
everybody is now.
Because you also did a tour and you went upstairs and there's all this prop type stuff.
Yep.
And people working on that kind of thing, like on big heavy machines and stuff, and they're just looking at us like, who the hell are these people just walking through? We're trying to work here.
I wonder, and I'm sure maybe it is the same prop people that were their like original neighbors, like way back, because I'm talking about times when I was there, was like the DC Classics, Motu Classics days. So yeah, but they shared, well, they didn't share space, but they were like right next door in the same building to a prop making company for, you know, Broadway and stuff like that, which was cool.
There was a lot of stuff. We saw the meat. And that's as far as I'm going with that. After hours. We saw the meat.
All right.
I really like this.
You keep your secrets.
That's right. I'll explain the meat later. Could you make other races other than human knights? No. It was pretty much a bunch of helmets, a bunch of chests, it was knights. But then you go out of there onto the con floor, and there was, I'd probably say about 1.5 million possibilities out there, because it's crazy. Like I said, I didn't see everything. There was too much to look at.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. That's the type of convention that I appreciate now more than ever. You know what I mean? It's just because for the longest time I was just going to the gigantic ones, and it's like that's its own thing. But
Yes,
yeah,
it's cool. Here's the best compliment. Well, I don't know, compliment. I don't know. Wade said that he liked it. So, I mean, you can't get much more positive than that. Come on. That he's just gonna do San Diego. He definitely wants to do LegionsCon again.
Yeah.
That San Diego he's just gonna go to, but this one is the one to go to bring stuff and show stuff and
actually get to talk to
this.
Get to
I didn't even go through it again because I was afraid I couldn't decide again. We should have probably went through again. Yeah, don't leave us again, Veebs. Yeah, you were missed. Robo wouldn't stop showing up everywhere I went. Man, he acts like I was moving. I was essentially in the same place for an hour every time I was somewhere, and then he would just show up. He'd be like, "Where's Robo?" And then he'd come over.
Oh,
yeah, the math checks out.
Yeah, I have to. Yeah, I was feeling like FOMO when you were sending pictures, of course, and then especially after you sent the dragon picture, I was like, God damn it!
Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
Language.
Well, here, I can show pictures. I'm sitting here talking about it. Like I said, I didn't grab tons and tons of pictures, but okay, I got a lag. Is that?
Am
I still talking?
Yeah, you are.
Oh, because I closed the window. I'm an idiot. I'm so silly. Oh, okay, hold on. After hours.
After hours.
Window. This one. Share. Okay, there's the 4 horsemen.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody. No, that's the first thing I saw when the car dropped me off.
Goodbye. We'll see you.
Yeah, there wasn't a single night that wasn't after 1 a.m.
Woo.
Which you love. I know you love.
Woo.
Are you eating candy? How dare
I
you?
am.
This is one of the first things that jumped out at me
here.
here.
Stay awake somehow. Yes,
This is
I believe that was the first one. The first picture you sent me was that one.
Yep. I sent you as soon as I walked in the door. But yeah, I don't know. I shouldn't have left so early. Yeah, you should have stayed.
That's tremendous.
The dragon coming was expected, but they showed us. Yeah. This was the sculpting segment, and everybody threw out ideas. This was the pumpkin night Wendigo. So that was done in less than an hour. and probably less than that, because he talked about sculpting for a little bit and stuff, and then just bam, 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 bam.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Big Bird has had enough. I'm never leaving.
Well, that headless horseman of theirs, that's one of my all-time favorite figures.
Here is the paints. There, I grabbed a picture of that because the way he was talking about the paints was just like, it's golden artist colors, so flat, acrylic colors. I don't know if I'm sharing secrets here or something, but he said take a picture of it. So
that's cool.
And then the con. I could have taken pictures upstairs, but I was I was just all over the place. Me and Dove kept lagging behind the group and almost getting lost. We could have still been stuck upstairs at the Four Horsemen Studios thing.
If that was a 1980s slasher film instead of action figure sculpting studio tour, you two would have been dead right away.
That's right. We would have been first ones out. It would have been like, oh,
done.
Lagging behind.
Yep.
This was in a case up front. Okay. Whenever they announced that they were doing reveals, a 6-hour panel for reveals and stuff, my brain kind of twisted, because we're so used to live streams and panels being what, 40 minutes tops?
Yeah.
I mean, and if it's online live streams, it's like 20 on a good day.
Yeah.
But man, 6 hours. So I went in there for 30, 45 minutes, and then I was just like, okay, I've got to move around. I got to get around. So I went out in the hallway and took some pictures of stuff in cases, and this trolley train thing was neat.
Yeah, that is cool. That has a you'd have the dreadnoughts hanging off of that or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty cool. And it has this. Oh, and then Wade showed up, and this is what he did. He sat there groping about being sleepy and stuff just because he hadn't slept in 68 hours or something like that.
Ugh.
No, because he flew overnight and then came in and wait, what am I? Oh, yeah. Wade. But yeah, then there's more cases, more stuff to look at. Nifty stuff. I don't know the names of anybody. I just like the looks of all these characters.
Yeah, I don't know characters' names, unfortunately.
Yeah. But I love the color of this. Is this an actual figure? I mean, that released with this shade of purple lavender kind of color?
It doesn't look familiar to me in that color. But
yeah, Wade was a zombie that Friday. Yeah, he was out of it. He tried to go up several times and take a nap. And then the green sticking on top of this orange. It's just so matte. For some reason, I think these armors should be shiny or something. I've wanted that Big Bird since I first saw it years ago. That wave isn't out yet. Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's okay, Robo. Legion's character names can sometimes be a bunch of Scrabble top. It is. That's what it is. And it can only get, well, worse is the word, is a bad term to use because they're not bad, but it can only go crazier from here. I mean, they started with some of these names. We're gonna create more characters.
Well, maybe they're like Benjamin Button in the name. So like the next like in like 2030, their guys will just be named like Dave and Susan and
Fred and George
and normal names, you know.
Very Bioshocky. Footleg, Space Knight. Okay, Ox crew coming after Necronominus Wave 1, I think. Sam Space, I like it.
Sam Space, like Tom Slick, the race car driver. Sam Space and Tom Slick.
Charles the Knight.
Chuck the Knight.
Sir Chuck.
Sir Chuck the Knight.
They just facepalm into their keyboard. It's just like get their pets to run across and we've named another character. Yeah, these are all cool. And I love how different each one is.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh,
I think
I know that guy a little bit.
Yeah. Then I went in and they announced Legacies of Mythos. And I seem to remember Otho from way back. I don't remember why or...
It's funny because if now I may be misremembering, but it feels like he was one of the very first Mythic Legions characters. I know that because I went to the original thing at New York Toy Fair that one year where they did the big reveal thing in the basement of what's it called? But I seem to remember him being one that people did not take to, and like we're talking about something, but then he like his popularity grew and he was like never re-released or anything like that. So it's cool that they're giving him a bit of a, I don't want to say upgrade, but change here. So that's cool.
Yeah, I do like Mac the Knight. That's good. And then I think after that, is this when I came back in, or I was hanging out outside and talking and everything, and they ran through and said, "Hey, you're gonna all want to come in because
we know why you are here."
Yes, we know give the people what they want, and you must be in here to see it. And that's when, oh no, sorry, not yet. Bayathir.
Yep.
But then, bam! This was my view from the back of the room. The room was pretty full. But like I said on the rewind, when they first parted the banners that was behind them at the panel, and this rolled in, I was like, "Oh yeah, that's a pretty big dragon. That's okay. That's cool. That's it's hard to tell the scale from where I was standing,
Yeah.
Plus, this is my actual eyesight. This is how this is how I actually see that
focus,
far,
right, guys?
Yeah. That's green, right? Brown, something. The lavender one is. Trevor, stop making stuff up right on the spot. I know that's what you're doing. Eularia Spear. I nailed it.
You did.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I saw someone complain that the dragon should have had its wings incorporated into its front legs, a la Smaug. But I like the Dino Dragon look. Me too. It makes him more fearsome, more like he can still do stuff while flying, or I don't know.
Yeah. When wings are not a part of arm, you still need that arm functionality.
I mean, I like it. That I got nothing against that, but this is what this is, and they nailed it.
Yeah.
The alien is Orvar. Britt Nutaria Spears. Oh, Sir Robocus the Unknowing. Robocus.
Robocus the Unknowing.
That dragon would crumple the USS Flag. You know what? I'm sure I've been around a flag, but I don't guess I've ever messed with one. I've seen, what's funny is I've seen more boxed flags in my life than actual flags out.
Yeah.
Dragon in red.
Yeah, I want one in smog colors. Yeah. I know that's like
I guess
easy and whatever, but that's yeah.
I could get to a better picture.
Yeah,
I'm keeping it
rad.
simple for the noobs. Or is it Orvar Redenbacher? 400, not more. 400. Trevor, I think Trevor in Dan's stream last night said less than 650, more than, was it 200 or 299?
It's cool.
It is cool.
And I do like the green color of it a lot, but
and you know, because they're talking there's 5, you know, or possible 5 different things. And you can swap out parts or pieces and change colors and still use the same body.
A bright white ice dragon with like light blue accents and stuff like that would be so cool. It would be hot.
Oh, somebody found a way for me to not buy a dragon. Flocked dragon. Don't need no mossy dragon.
Oh.
Bright white. But yeah, and it just from there it was just like Dragon Con. But they can't call it that.
That name's taken.
I know. Dang it. Copyright issues. Yeah, then they start going into the size. And again, I'm at the back of the room trying to size it up in my head.
I am not good at that.
No.
I understand how long 31 inches or whatever. I understand how tall 22 inches are. I can probably measure it out pretty closely by approximation with my hands right here. And that still doesn't work in my brain.
I know. And then they showed this and it was, where'd it go? Oops. I guess that was a picture I saved. But yeah, they're talking like 6 feet long from here to here.
Jeez.
But at the same time, like I said, like I've said several times, it's big. It's like long, and the wings are high, or they can be spread out really wide. But the body itself is very like large cat.
I was gonna say, like if your dog's barking at the FedEx guy, you can still pick this dog up and hold it under.
Yeah. Sorry, man. He likes to just put it on the porch. Okay, yeah. Bye. My dragon's not going to bite you, okay?
You might burn your face off with fire.
That's right. Flamethrower. It is pretty large. My voice hasn't come back enough for that note. Large. It's 4 inches shorter than me. I could cuddle this dragon in bed. What?
Is that it? That's a future admission.
But this,
that looks very like movie Smog to me, and that's a good thing. It's awesome.
Damn, a dragon on a flag. I've got to see that.
Yeah, it's no crazier than Cobra Law, right?
Is it the big spoon or the little spoon? I'm sold. I need that dragon. And you know what? I posted these pictures on my socials here and there, and I woke up. Oh, yeah, that one's cool too.
Yeah.
I tried to get some close shots here of like fine details because there's so much going on here. Every little thing.
Yeah.
Oh, just stopping by to and have to catch this later. Wanted to say that dragon looks dope. Shout out to everyone at Legions and everyone at LegionsCon. Shout out to everyone in the community. What's going on, Dan?
Hey Dan, yeah, we're real late. We're really late for him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
after hours is worse for East Coast.
yeah.
Yeah, I posted these pictures and my wife saw them, and I called her the next day, the next morning before heading to the show and stuff, and she was like, "We're getting a dragon," and I'm like, "Okay." She goes, "We don't do anything with the dining room table." So, like,
You know what? That's a badass centerpiece for any
I
holiday.
know, I know. I was talking to somebody later too, and she said that she liked to put plants on the table. I was like,
Hmm.
"No, imagine the dragon coming through the plants or putting the plants around the dragon." It's just, yeah.
Yeah, I've got a couple places that I would be willing to rearrange down here for Dragon for
Sure,
sure.
yeah, you can fit a dragon. You got that neck of Balrog up in the corner and stuff.
Oh yeah,
What's in the
sure.
opposite corner? Oh, that's turtle stuff, huh?
Oh yeah, it is. But
And
but those shelves that I put up to kind of be the backdrop of the cat's lair, I'd be willing to clear the stuff off the top of there and find new homes for that stuff to put the dragon there because that'd be a really good spot for it.
or another middle shelf section. Yeah.
I'm trying to retract.
Thanksgiving cornucopia?
See,
That
you could like build something so it's like instead of a flame, like you could set it up so it's like, oh, you want some gravy for your potatoes? Right out of the dragon's mouth.
Ooh,
He's a gravy dragon.
he's a gravy boat. This is the picture that gets me.
So
One,
you're an ass man.
that's right. I like big dragon butts. I cannot lie. But look, that is 20 sections
Crazy.
of tail. And then that's the fully extended wings.
Damn, man, that's 20 sections of tail.
That's 20 sections of tail. I'm gonna have my Black Series Vader riding it on the shelf. That'd be cool.
Hell yeah.
550 is
Or
gonna be a chunk for the all-in with the accessory pack or however they're gonna work it.
yeah.
No announcement of price yet.
Was time frame given? I'm sure you've said this in
I the way I remember it, January. They want to
okay.
get past the pre-orders for this newest wave.
Yeah. That's I I committed to Peter Venkman the other day, and it's like I'm trying to
Yeah.
dance around other large commitments to fit around having to get the rest of that crew. But yeah,
I haven't
and
committed there.
you know, I did the ghost set too because there's no way I'm not getting the ghosts. So
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't committed there yet. I think somebody hit me up about getting the ghosts from their Haslab to get the librarian and Slimer. So that would be cool.
yeah, yeah. I and that was the other thing. I'm going with the real Ghostbusters instead of the car. I'd love to have the car,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. I hear you.
I've got a lot of movie stuff already. So
Would you have a movie Slimer that goes with the plasma series?
yeah, I mean I've got like Mattel Slimers. I've got
Oh,
uh the old NECA one, which is a little big, but it's definitely like the most screen accurate
yeah.
looking one. Yeah, I'm okay with that. The Mattel one's a little animaty, but that's cool.
Yeah. It's so good. You think this will be more than the Rattler? How much was the Rattler? I
Is that
didn't go in on it.
I didn't either. That was the first Joe one I skipped
How
because
many people think you think there's going to be a real Ghostbusters Ecto 1 from Mondo?
maybe.
Yeah, that's Oh, did Mondo do an anti-Eternia battle cat? I missed that.
Yeah, yeah. Red and black. It's pretty cool.
Dang it. Oh, here's my armory build in the sexy bathroom lights of the hotel.
I was gonna say the browns definitely come out in that photo.
Yeah. It's much then I just kind of dark in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good. Oh, and then here's the new wave.
Yeah. The snakes
This,
stuff. Yeah, that's cool.
yeah, this is eye-catching. It's creepy and eye-catching at the same time because snake thing, you know. The faces are so realistic, the heads,
Yeah.
that it's unnerving a bit.
If you are not a fan of snakes as far as like being around them.
Yeah. I can't remember if I put it in the rewind or maybe I did. That was a couple days ago. But I have to walk out of my shed to the house, and there's grass in between. And if I were to drop one of those heads, I think my wife would have had a heart attack of it sticking up out of the grass or something. Just like I'd find her on the ground outside. Yeah, the number of colors here is just
Yeah.
the number of paint hits is crazy because you hear about companies, you know, adding to the price because of paint hits and that kind of stuff, and I get it and everything, but this, good gravy.
It's neat.
I love the hyena man.
I love
Hyena man or the hyena man.
I love that they did the hyena to go with the big ass lion too. It's like
Yeah,
full of life and shit, man.
hell of a time to be a collector between main lines and third parties. Not enough money. Oh man, there's so much stuff coming out. So much. Surreal. It was only a week ago. Can't wait till next year. Have a great night, fellas. Catch for the rest on the road. Yeah, I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Hopefully, get to hang out again soon. It was awesome seeing people.
Yeah.
In person.
Yeah.
You can pay in installments with them now through Shop Pay.
Oh, that's cool.
I wish the Lion King had no helmet head. Yeah, it looks like it's just face plates, isn't it? For each. Okay. I did kind of go through these pictures before coming out here. My camera likes to focus on its own thing because I don't know why it just kept sticking to the wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, or the chest.
Yeah, the
because
belly.
Yeah, not the face. I guess because the face comes forward a little bit. That picture's okay because of that, but that's just the wings. I mean, they're beautiful wings. No, Veebs didn't go. Shame.
Shame.
Shame him.
Shame. Hey, you need the bell. Shame. Shame.
After Dan Larson's stream, I decided I am going to Jersey next year. I think a lot of people are going to Jersey next year.
Going to New Jersey.
Shame. I did it.
You did. It's all there. Yes.
That's right.
Boo!
Boo this man. Boo!
Boo! Boo!
A snake with boobs? What in the world? Robo's camera focus problem.
What?
No, it gets worse here in a minute. It's just here's the genie. Who, man, with this coming up and the horns coming down and the horns coming, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I would hurt myself.
Yeah. And then there's this. I will say, this is like the odd man out, but I love this figure.
His expression even says it. It's like, my God, look at these beautiful freaks.
I feel like I'm just lamb to the slaughter here, guys. I don't have any magical powers. I've just got a bar and a sword. I'm here. But yeah, it's still good, especially double elbows.
Yeah,
I believe this has butterfly joints. I'm not sure because of the armor and stuff. but double knees, double joints. But this guy, oh yeah, my camera wanted to focus on the articulation.
It's like I can hear Whoopi Goldberg.
And then, and from this angle, these do look like single joints, but the cut goes up under this fur piece or close to this fur piece for the double.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's just too good. All these are too good. That's scary.
Yeah. Man.
But then you have all these other colors, you know, the reds, the golds, the blues, the turquoise, the lavender,
You know, all these
the gray,
garish,
the green.
all these garish snake colors remind me of all those snake men that you painted for me back in the day.
I still have one on the thing, and I still have some in the house that I ran across because I'm putting everything out to here, so everything's getting sorted again. I'm gonna get a hyena man and just call him Ed.
Yep.
Officer Cottonmouth, you're wanted downtown. The male snake. Yeah, see? It's got a creepiness factor to it.
Yeah.
Need a white snake? Has anyone explained the concept of all in plus extras yet? Yeah, this. Oh, man. Here. Everything the light touches.
Well, that was the thing. I saw that, and it's like Lion King, of course, pops in your head. I mean, it's an amazing figure on its own, but damn it, I want a badass Wizard of Oz Obscura set now.
Man,
could you imagine a lion, a scarecrow, and a Tin Man through that lens? Woo, woo.
This is another one of those things. Everywhere you look, I mean, there's
everywhere you look,
everywhere. Sha-na-na-na.
Sha-la-la-la.
Yeah, I love it so much. I took 2 pictures.
Yeah.
It's the circle of demonetized. That line worked through his cowardliness.
He always had it in him.
9 inches. Hey, man, I know we're after hours, okay? But
I was going to say, well, if you say so.
I guess. I mean, to some. I'm going to open this candy.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Is it articulated jaw? Oh, man, the only pictures I didn't save. Oh, no. And it's not on this computer. Is the accessory packs. Let's see. Store Horseman. Leodicius. Leodonisus. It looks like solid jaws. Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah. There's a swappable face for I wish I could bring this up, but I'm in window mode. There's an open faceplate, a snarling faceplate, which is this one, and a closed calm faceplate. And then it looks like the horn headdress holds it in, like there's hair that goes up under.
Yeah. Yeah, the detail on that face is pretty wild.
Is it better than that third-party line with blue hair? I don't know that one. Is that the Exis Ray or Xyz Ray? Oh,
I'm not sure.
Fury Toys Azure Lion, Awok Hannibal, and Leodicius. The lion, serpent, eagle, portraits on his armor representing the other 3 great beasts. No, I don't think so. No, it looks like hinge and swivel for the elbows.
He's pretty massive, so
He is massive. He's big. He's large. This one though, I'm kind of proud of. I get the Talon Bearer. The oh, so of course I went on to the next. Here's the thing. Full on. I think I was just doing one picture in a circle and then coming back around and doing full bodies and stuff. Oh, he does have butterfly joints under the.
nice.
But yeah, these are just. There's so much. You could just stand there staring forever. Here's the smoke coming out of the genie lamp.
That's a cool idea to make that fit kind of the serpentine theme there, you know.
You know what? I didn't even connect those two. I was just like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Guys,
I'm gonna just stand behind my shield here because there's a lot going on.
Yeah, off in the corner. He was kind of in between everybody, kind of to the back.
I'm gonna stay right by the door here.
Yeah. Oh, you too. I reply to your message here in a little bit. I love that shield. You know what? And I'm not talking shit about it. It's an awesome figure. In fact,
Yeah.
I really want it.
It's great. It's just there's a lot of stuff going on with this wave.
Yeah, it's almost just like, should we fit a human in here? Yeah, let's do it. And you know what? I like that face and everything, but boy, it's got that cat mask that goes with it that kind of seals the deal on that one.
Heavens to Murgatroyd. Oh God, now we need like a pink lion.
Heavens to Murgatroyd. Exit. Stage left. He does have a red shirt, so there is that. Now, here's a better shot of the hyena. It's just cool. The snake is crazy. Here we go. This is the drag. Here's the dragon that they showed first. That was kind of a, haha, here's your dragon.
Yeah.
I liked it so much it took 3 pictures of the same thing. There it is. Look at that.
Yeah, that's got a very, very East Asian artist dragon influence with that.
It's just a neat little accessory.
Yeah.
Companion.
For those that can't get a ginormous dragon,
yeah,
smaller one. This is kind of the Disney wave, though, man, because it's like the.
Yeah, it is Mulan. Was it Mulan?
Yeah, Mulan. Yeah. We got the genie, the hyenas, the Lion King. Yeah.
You came to the wrong place for the lore behind these.
we just said Disney. No, I'm kidding. That's a joke.
Familiar. Yeah, you know what? Me too. There's a creepy factor to that too. I mean, it's not as creepy as the snakes, but it still looks pretty good. I couldn't stop taking pictures of the lion.
Yeah, I mean, he demands attention. It's just
another.
I mean, it's hard to process everything there because, like, you've got all the fur sculpting and whatnot, and then the armor is just bananas in terms of detail. It's just, man, that's a lot to take in.
And then the paint on top of that.
Yeah.
Explain the lore. Spelling counts. Oh, I'm failing that test. I'm in PE that hour. I didn't know that. Okay, part of a cult of dragon worshippers.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I need to give him the Sword of Omens.
Come to my hand.
Captain Enoch did have a, you knew something was wrong, a little bit more sinister there.
Yeah.
That's the deer Xylana on the gauntlet and belt. So there's another. Oh, well, down here too. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or is this the same?
Eagle nips.
Matching bird nipples.
Yeah.
Didn't make it want to look asymmetrical, with another animal, maybe.
Oh.
Oh, you want me to make up my own lore right here on the spot? No. Oh, then I went back to the dragon.
Damn, he's just like, hey.
Yeah, this is the one that was over in the other case, the less spread out wings and no fire.
Oh, it's fire.
Oh, it's fire. Eagle Nips shall now be my OnlyFans name. I didn't have bird nipples on my bingo card.
Eagle Nips is like your fighter pilot nickname. It's like Maverick, and
it's plastered across the top of my helmet.
Eagle Nips. Permission to buzz the nest or whatever. Yeah.
Okay, Basilia, Xylona, Aetheron, Leodicius. So there's 4. He represents all of them on his armor.
Everything the light touches.
I just noticed his tongue is forked. I do. I'm having a love affair with the dragon.
Keep your forked tongue behind your teeth.
And I think this is where I started getting. Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that's trying to get out of the paint.
Trying to get a close up of all the little details.
That's so nutty. That's so crazy. Look at all that.
Yeah. Flocked tongue? No.
He went on a bender last night, and now his tongue feels flocked when he wakes up in the morning. Ah, that's not good.
Negative, Eagle Nips. The pattern's full.
Lubick gets pissed off when you do that.
This is stuff I must admire from afar. That thing is eye candy. And it was one of those things, and that's why I taking a picture. I was looking at all the little, the plates, the dents in the plates, the paintwork on the dents on the plates with extra spikes sticking out from under it, and it's just crazy.
But that's the thing about the dragon is that most of the stuff I go in for with Mythic Legions is like the fantasy stuff, and skeletons and whatnot. So this one fits right in with what I focus on from what I get anyway. So yeah.
I hope one is a blue or red dragon. Yeah.
I see. I'm like fan casting future waves. Like, okay, if there's like a wink wink kind of almost Disney tribute to what we're seeing now, and now there's a dragon, and can we see like a Tolkien tribute down the road with like a smog colors dragon, and some yeah.
Because I mean, I don't know. I guess I could choose my favorite. I'd have to, very basic, one blue, one red, one white, one black.
After this one?
Yeah, after this one would be my choices, I guess. But you could do anything. I mean, I would expect them not to do the obvious, but at the same time, the obvious is very appealing.
If the black had like purple to it, like where the gold is on this one, that would be pretty. That'd be pretty
or well, maybe I'm channeling your Balrog, but man, some orange under the scales for a black dragon would be like a lava kind of feel to it.
Yeah.
Hello.
That is the dragon we are looking for. Yeah, Ice Dragon would be absolutely insane. I would love that.
With some blue.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, this pose, of course, it's going to be more posable whenever you get it. But if you had like a tower or some kind of dio with something to be clawing up and looking down or something, that would make it more vertical and to take up less shelf space. You'd still have to have the height, but I feel like there's so many possibilities to display this.
The neck looks so articulated. It's like you could have him like climbing up or down the wall and still have his head out so that he can like look at you and it wouldn't look weird.
And unlike the dragonfly or the rattler where I think if you hung those on the ceiling, you're not seeing the best parts of, whereas this, you could almost have it down or like looking down or hanging sideways and it would still have the effect you're going for.
See, that's what I'm going to have to do with the dragonflies. It's going to almost be kind of at a dive hanging from the ceiling. So like the top of it is still very much visible.
Yeah, I asked them to make the rock dio an option and they may.
Wow.
That would be cool.
Wow.
Periwinkle blue. Who is naming theirs Puff?
Fluffy the dragon. Actually, I was talking about Tolkien and I saw somebody mention it because we were talking about it. It's like, because they're dropping tonight, but man.
Oh, yeah.
Bandai, Lord of the Rings should be right up my alley, and those things are not for me, unfortunately. It's like the more I look at them, the less I like them.
Man, I don't know. If you dirtied them up yourself, maybe. But
so it's missing that. It's like all of the clothes fall so perfectly like down, and then the faces. I mean, I'm no stranger to like printed faces on production. Printed faces are the opposite of like old prototypes, right? The final product usually looks better than the prototypes when it comes to printed faces. But man, those faces they look like they're flat. It looks like they're, I mean, I know that they're textured and they have detail, but they just look, I don't know. There's something very off-putting about them.
It's almost the animated series of Lord of the Rings.
But not in an endearing way.
No, like, but not in a.
Aragorn's hair looks weird too, and I get it. Vigo's like Han Solo. It's like it's hard. It's up until very recently, it's very difficult to get a good likeness. But man, I don't know.
It's a Sunday cartoon version of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, something from. But that should be, like I said, that should be right up my alley. But no, and to your point, it's like, oh yeah, they're showing Aragorn and Frodo and Legolas, and it's like, we're not gonna ever get all the hobbits or from the company and whatnot. So it's like,
it's like at the same time they're starting up Harry Potter again after doing the 3 kids and Snape. Now they're going to do Harry and Voldemort. Are they going to do the other 2? Are we going to go from there? Are they starting over? Is it going to go anywhere? Don't know.
Well, you bring that up. I actually really like their Ron Weasley figure. That figure is hilarious.
I will say Ron's the only one I have.
Yeah.
No, I may have Harry floating around somewhere, but Harry's the only one that's on, or Ron's the only one on the shelf.
He's the best one out of all of them.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Dragon, more dragon. I got all the angles.
Yeah.
It was giving me sexy. I had to take pictures while it was giving it to me.
That's wild.
The tail. The flame.
I wish I knew what all the future dragon plans were. That's awesome.
Yeah, I think everybody took this shot, but but they all look good, and that's
Death,
the thing. It's
the
hard to
death
make this
shot.
look bad. It, there's no way.
Yeah.
Made it.
Whoop whoop.
The mouth is articulated. I do, yeah, yeah. Mine's confirmed, and I'm not even buying it. My wife's buying it. I get to play with it though. Oh, I love those face sculpts. The Japanese prefer cleaner animated looks to true face sculpts because real human faces have too small eyes at 1/12.
Well,
I
I
get
mean,
that.
yeah, I've been through that with like the Star Wars stuff and whatnot, and I
Yeah,
get it. It's just there's just something. I don't know. I don't know. I wish that before they're dropping for solicitation, even that there were like photos of them that they didn't take, like that were out at a show or something like that, to see that too.
yeah. Well, I guess they had a Tamashii Nations show this weekend, and
I
I
didn't
didn't
see
see the
anything
pictures for
from
that
them.
until after. And they with shadow and stuff, they look a little better, but I don't
But
know, need to throw
but
some dirt at them.
there's also your point of I have very, very, very little confidence that they'll get to the entire fellowship, which is what I would want from
Yeah.
something like that. So
The
yeah.
good thing about their Star Wars is it supplements. It
Yeah.
supplements. I can shove that into my Black Series and other lines, and they all fit pretty good. So it's just, if they're upgrades, I'll get them. If they don't look like upgrades, then I can pass on them.
Plus, it's almost like they're all not they're admitting it's like they're showing their hand by making Gollum essentially an accessory with a few points of articulation. It's like
Looking like clean bubble gum.
yeah.
Just like, ooh. Mm. I think there was a comment on the rewind of who gave Gollum a bath. That's just wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, dirty variants would have been cool. Oh, then I hit the Plunderlings booth.
Yeah, I love that little rider on there. Yeah.
Don't have a name yet or anything, but
Nice. It doesn't have a name yet, but it's got a spot on the shelf over there already. I'll tell you
are you
that.
talking about the mount or the little techno guy?
Oh, I'm both of them, but I've seen
Yeah.
I've seen I've seen the creature guy
Yeah.
before, but man, the little techie guy with the like octopus mask or whatever, that's awesome.
Mhm. I don't know what the first words out of my mouth were plunder tech, but that doesn't roll, like with the rest of them.
Techerlings.
Plunder punk. Ouch.
Yeah, that's really fun.
I have not. It hasn't come into stock at Big Bad Toy Store. I don't think. I haven't had a chance to take a look in the past couple weeks. The Inventor. It's very. I got a glimpse. It's very aquatic underneath. So we'll have to
So you got to
see.
peek under the mask.
Yeah, behind the curtain. So there's options here. I mean, there's different there's options for different options. What am I trying to say here? There's possibilities.
Yes.
Steam punkerlings. Oh, punkerlings would be.
Punkerlings.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Technolings. Tinkerlings. I like that.
Make sure you go Tinkerlings before we leave the house.
It's gonna be a long drive, and we ain't stopping.
Oh.
But yeah, this was very, very cool.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
And he said he will be setting up at Toy Fair again. So
Cool.
then we get into the customs, and this is where it's going to get a little. I later I remembered to take some pictures of like stickers on the table or something to show who they were. But Moby Dick's awesome.
The white whale.
Looty Tooty Fresh and Fruity.
And he's
Tentaclings. That's hard.
Tentaclings.
Oh, there we go. Nate Armstrong. Gotcha. Yeah, because I just turned the corner and took some pictures because it was like, oh shit, look at that. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Because you got and then some Transformers. You got Brawn and Prowl.
Yeah,
that is amazing.
That's wild.
Yeah. Fingerlings. Okay. Stop it. I saw you go to say something. And then it was like, nope, I'm not saying anything.
I'm supposed to be at the Fingerlings with my family this weekend.
Guess what this is? It took me a minute too, but this will give it away here.
I'm trying to focus in on. Oh, Winnie the Pooh. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I was looking at Tigger down there first. Okay, and Piglet. Yeah. That's pretty awesome.
Mythic Legions, Winnie the Pooh.
Well, hell, the friggin' Robin Hood ones, the animal ones that were kind of in that vein. Those, I love those so much.
Oh man, that's the most unique aspect of this show is just all the talent, all the creativity on display.
Yeah.
Just booth after booth after booth after booth.
Yeah, that's awesome. Rabbit. I would like a balloon.
Hey, what's going on? Yeah, that bear sculpt is adorable.
I would like a travel balloon.
Tigger has a 6-pack.
Tigger is jacked.
AR found the steroid. I mean, yeah.
He says, "Thanks for noticing me," right as he cleans.
Thanks for noticing. I've been working out.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. That's freaking awesome.
Hold on a second.
Freaking battle beasts. That's
Battle Beasts. Yeah, this was Chris Brennan. Because I don't remember Battle Beasts. Therefore,
I did not have,
exist.
I think just by random birthday present one time that I got from somebody, I had Repugnus, the Transformer, as a kid. That's the only Transformer that I had. But I had probably a couple dozen Battle Beasts. And I loved them. I still love them.
My younger cousins loved Battle Beasts. I think I remember them later on.
Those are something that I have almost gone down the rabbit hole of vintage collecting back, and I've never gone more than just having like 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah. War Weasel. He goes by War Weasel, but it essentially translated a bunch of Battle Beasts up to Mythic Legions.
That's rad.
Yeah, it's crazy. There's another.
Yeah.
Hanging out with the tongue out the side.
That's awesome.
But that elephant is a beast.
Yeah.
A battle beast.
Battle beast.
I wish I could cut the stream right there, just like bam. But instead we just be staring awkwardly at it like battle beast. Ah. I only had this skunk and flying squirrel. Moose and squirrel. Chris Brennan. I had one Battle Beast and had no idea what it was until a few years ago. That was my experience with Dungeons and Dragons Zarek.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know what that was when I was a kid, but you were definitely too old for Battle Beasts. I think you're older than me by a few years. So were these like early 90s, somewhere in there?
No.
Late 80s?
Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah.
Because I remember.
Yeah, I would say.
Them.
Like I said, I mean, I usually my cutoff's usually I've established that is like the first season of Turtles, and then I was in for Batman '89 and TMNT '90, but that was it. Early 1950s. Get out of here. Get you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I just love the like fact that they all had like different factions and whatnot, and they revealed on their chest plates. That was cool.
Yeah, and he nailed all this stuff. Look at this. Look at this cyber deer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's rad.
With the drill hand.
Yeah. Man, that's so good.
It is. Oh, and that gator back there.
Yeah.
This was in Carver Customs. I'm not sure. Was it someone sharing the booth with the Carver? But this is
IG.
This is add-on pieces for the Tusk figure, and my camera focused on
Robo
back
Vision.
here.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, great camera. Here it focused here on these, which are cool customs.
Yeah.
Big John. But I definitely want to track down this kit to give them robot arms and legs, because those are dog legs on the spring legs.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of it's a little closer right there. Oh, you know what? Now that y'all say that, here's the customs. I'll go back to them. But yeah, Raging Ogre Studio. But yeah, those are awesome.
Yeah.
Just taking those parts and pieces, and I mean, so I don't know. Like I said, there's so much to look at. I love the gold paint job on that.
Yeah, that's nice.
With the
different layers of gold and stuff. Yeah.
And there's the cardboard behind. Super focused on that.
Yeah.
Because here's Drunk Gizmo Customs. Because I just had that idea of, hey, I'll take a picture of the sticker and then the customs. That way I'll know who did them. But
by the last table, I had it all worked out.
Shit, I didn't even get the last table. I only got a couple more tables after this, but yeah. But he does fountains, and these fountains, I mean, because of how they look like they're actually.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Some of them are lit up, some of them are flat, and I loved all because I mean, I think I took a picture of every one of them because I love all of them.
Then you would
Super nice guy.
Wasn't there an old She-Ra Princess of Power fountain playset or waterfall playset or something like that?
Was there?
Not that these remind me of that, but it like I was like, huh, fountains. I was like, actually, that's been something that toys have done before. That's cool. Man, that's awesome. The glow. That's neat.
Yeah. It's got the multicolored LED.
Oh, yeah.
Back in there. Works really well with Plunderlings.
Yeah.
Someone had a spinning pool of blood.
Man.
Oh, there we go.
Those are
What's
cool.
going on?
Oh, yeah. Wow. Awesome. Yeah, that's cool. It's like that's something that you didn't realize your display space needed until you saw them, and it's like
it's one of those things that's
have that.
The uniqueness of LegionsCon. And they're so different shelf displays, different sizes, different shapes.
Yeah.
Odious. Because yeah, there's more. He popped up everywhere. Wade sold out in the first hour of all his exclusives. Now I gotta go pee. that means that's candy break. I did that on purpose. Yeah, so much talent all around the con, everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's late. I understand.
Yeah.
There's one of Alex's fountains in the Otho pick.
Nice. Now I know to look for it. Well, it's like a fountain in a picture, that's cool, but the fact that it's like, yeah, that's awesome.
I don't know what that's a picture of, but it's a picture.
All of our futures.
That's probably that's my wallet about the time the dragon comes out.
This is your all this cool stuff that we see at LegionsCon, but existentially, this is what you have to look forward to.
This is probably the inside of my pocket.
Hey now. Oh, we are after hours. After all.
Here's a band. Now y'all are gonna have to help me here too, but because I don't think I got a sticker here, but there's Odious again with a band of Mythic Legions. Wait, did Carver? Oh, it did. You did sneak in. What's going on? Oh, the stream can't end until everyone in the chat signs off and goes to bed.
Oh,
ooh.
Gosh.
Ooh.
We are at a disadvantage not being on the left coast for that.
You got a sick pic of the void between dimensions. I did. Was that Matt Rhodes? Matt Rhodes? Talk to you later.
Later.
Poop, I got to go to work. Peace. Oh. Phil said everyone, it can't end until everyone logs off. Everyone's logging off.
They're like, all right, that's our cue to end this.
Might be mad. No, but this, again, more awesomeness. Just customs. Look at this. I mean, you go picking through all these and you start seeing stuff like, oh, hey, there's Trapjaw and Skeletor back there.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Too bad. Panther back there. Beastman. Yeah.
Superman. Show Enough. Flash.
Conan. Ming. Yeah, there's Ming. Yeah.
Yeah, it just.
Wait, was that? Oh yeah, Hobgoblin. It's like.
Which one are we looking at?
Oh, okay. That's that down there at the bottom on the right hand side. I thought that was what's his name from Bucky O'Hare at first, but that's like a visor or something. That's not a duckbill, is it?
Yeah, I think there's a more forward Green Goblin, Hobgoblin. Yeah. Where is that picture? Oh, right, yeah, it's a duck in a mask.
Yeah, that looks like Dead-Eyed Duck almost from Bucky O'Hare. Yeah, the colors are right. I think that's him. Yeah.
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 Looks like a duck bill. It's either Dead-Eye Duck or Stinkor. Wait. Dead-Eye Duck.
Yeah.
Sinister Six customs were amazing. Was that Panther flocked? I'm about to do some banning. No. No, this was the good Panther. The unflocked one.
The non-true to the source material version.
The last time I watched a live stream with Robo on this late, I bought a damn Galactus.
Oh man, I remember that when we were counting that down.
Yeah. Battle Cat and Pink Panther. Yeah, on Plunderlings bodies.
Yeah, I like that Pink Panther a lot, actually.
Yeah, and because of my lack of knowledge when it comes to Mythic Legions and Cosmic Legions, it's hard for me to tell sometimes what's custom and what's not. But
Was that
I do
the
believe
leprechaun? Was that the leprechaun over there on the left?
Hiding back here. That's what I'm.
The leprechaun.
This was Josh Brown booth. Wake me up before you, Robo. I get it. Jada Toy should do a Pink Panther. They would knock it out. Oh man, yeah, that would be. I already Crashbox tricked me into a flocked Mythic Legion, the Moss Man tribute, but it's almost like a mushy moshy flocky thing. It's not that.
We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you.
It took it. It's in a bag. It's in the box Larson sent me.
Insulation cat. Yeah. So yeah, somebody needs to make Pink Panther figures, and a variant needs to be a version with fiberglass all over the outside of Pink Panther.
I always forget it. He became the spokesperson, or well, I guess not really spokesperson, but mascot
for that pink fiberglass. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't get a flocked figure. It was there, and they put it in a bag and gave it to me. What was I supposed to do? Throw it across the con floor? Like,
no, you don't, sir.
Deserved to be. It was a gift. I couldn't toss away a gift. A bomb?
Oh man. And Dudu, the beginning sequence, the song, the title sequence, everything of the old Inspector cartoon is some of the greatest like aesthetic ever put to animation ever, in my opinion. I absolutely love that Mancini song, the version that they used for that at the beginning and all of that. It's awesome. Man, now I'm gonna have to go and watch that. Watch several of them. They're short, so.
Does your dog bite?
Does your dog bite? That's one of my dad's favorite lines from a movie to quote. Is that does your dog bite? I was like, all right, Dad. I've heard that so many times.
So alcohol unflocks it, huh? That is not my dog.
Yep.
But yeah, Josh Brown has this helmet, and I grabbed one of these because, man, it just fits so well on the. Is that the Tusk body? But I think I really want to just emulate this purple paint job with the dry brushing on top.
No, with that helmet, you need to do him in pink, so he's the Energizer Bunny.
Even better. Somebody also gave me, I guess these are removable. Somebody gave me a whole set of lantern logos that plug into here.
Oh, that's cool.
I know.
That's really cool.
It's so much cool shit. And I was just standing there. It was almost like he just ran by. He was like, "Oh, hey, Robo, here," and then and then gone into the night, into the hallway. It was just like, holy shit, stuff's just falling out of the ceiling, and it's awesome. Dorklair's purple rabbit. Dorklair painted that. He let me display it. Well, it's pretty damn sweet. Oh, wait, his gun is an Easter egg grenade launcher. Yeah, I really like how the details pop right here because of the lighter dry brush on the edges and everything. And it's seamless. I mean, this works together.
Do a pink version. Give him like a battle mallet that looks like a bass drum stick and a shield that looks like a bass drum, and you've got like an Energizer Bunny Cosmic Legion perfect tribute. The tribute that you never thought you needed for Cosmic Legions.
Nobody steal that idea. That's Not at my speed. It's going to be on Josh's table next year before I get done. And hey, look, it's another Odious. He was everywhere. Here's some parts and pieces.
Yeah, that's cool.
Very, very, very cool. I grabbed some things off Josh's table. Oh, it started raining. If the power goes, oh yeah, this is what I've been looking for a while. I've got the AEW Samoa Joe. That should work.
What is that?
That's a Twisted Metal Sweet Tooth.
Oh, okay.
With the fire hair. I haven't finished the season. I don't know if he actually gets the fire hair in the show, but
okay.
Do a Plundor custom with that bunny head, or shit. What's the Star Wars?
Oh,
Bunny.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Oh, it flashed in my head, then went out. Oh, paint them yellow and give them a kitchen knife. Still want to see that goose behind them. I think I got that right here.
Man,
look at that. Look at that.
That's wild.
Oh, there we go. Jackson,
yeah.
Oh, Jackson.
With 2 X's, yeah.
Captain Jackson T. Tumperaki. Is that his full name? Are y'all making it up? He does get fire hair. Hey, man, I didn't ask for spoilers. No, I need to go back and watch the whole season again. It was in a hotel room while I was doing another show. Oh, Black Series Ned B has a good hammer mallet for the Energizer Bunny custom.
Oh, yeah, he does, doesn't he?
That's a good idea that I just came up with. No, I appreciate that, Keith, because I would have never thought about it. But now that you say that,
I'm looking at my poor Star Wars shelf needs to be they just need to be completely reorganized.
They call me Duck. You can call me Mr. D.
I was going to say, that's like Howard the Duck back for revenge from the 80s movie.
It's Robert E. Howard the Duck.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I need to hire some of y'all to write the reading sometimes, because this is... Oh, is no one going to suggest painting the bunny pure white so he can be Robo Max?
Yeah.
That duck has a beard.
Duck beard.
No, this is good. This is good. The backpacks are good. These are all good. I think I got a picture of look at these. The dinosaur hands for Odious. I mean, these are too good. Hey, what? There we go. Yeah, those are perfect.
For 20 each.
They call him Big D. Super 7's Robot Itchy comes with a drum and mallets, and he's on sale on Big Toy Store. Really?
I've got that stupid figure. It's like, and I couldn't even think of that. Yeah. I mean, I don't mean
Curly Howard the Duck,
but it's like I'm stupid for not thinking of that.
I can always count on Veebs for the Wayne's World reference. Ned B is heavily discounted on Amazon, by the way, both on his own and the 2-pack with the Purge Trooper. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that one.
I forgot about that set. Yeah.
I'm liable to just steal the hammer from the one I got because I don't think I even display them with it. No, nothing to know of. Oh, is that the 12-inch? Probably not.
Yeah, it's awesome though. And you have to remember, somebody in this stream, not going to say who, has never watched that show.
Veebs. So, shame on him.
Yeah.
Shame on Veebs.
The chest overlay piece or whatever it is of Batman coming out of the middle of him. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Duckbeard sounds like Eagle Nip's wingman.
Damn right. Eagle Nips and Duckbeard.
Duckbeard doesn't make it out of the movie. And then later, Duckbeard's son, Duck Goatee, has to come back and
being played by the most annoying actor ever.
give Eagle Nips his what for. Yeah, lots of good stuff. This is Slacker Hacker again. He made one of his Odiouses into Goku to piss Wade off, and it worked. Wait, it jumped. Legions 5, or Jesus, LegionsCon was so successful. I'm shopping for tusks at 1 in the morning. I opened one today. I have the red one open now, and good Lord. Shame on both. Boo these men. Yeah.
But at least I've watched Batman the Animated Series multiple times.
That's right.
Because it's so wonderful.
That hair is Vegeta, his hair. Wade doesn't know that. It's Goku. He calls everything Goku. I don't think he got, well, as pissed as Wade gets in person. I'm sure his voice raised up a bit. He turned around, threw something. The usual. Here's One Oak Customs. This is the McFarlane Toys Bat cycle that extends on the front.
Wow.
He 3D printed parts on it, and the fire and this Ghost Rider. Yeah, his fake piss thing he does. Because deep down he loves everybody and everything. He'll never admit it. And then there's Prehistoric Ghost Rider.
Damn.
With the flame on the woolly mammoth's tusks and feet.
Hotfoot.
It's awesome. This is he had the Sinister Six.
Oh.
He also 3D prints 1/12 scale Transformers.
Wow.
Yeah, we discussed a Soundwave, since nobody's ever going to give me a Soundwave. And what's too nice pissed me off. Yeah, you almost want them to be mad at stuff. It's almost, hit me. Go ahead, swing. Captain Caveman is Ghost Rider.
I mean, why not?
Yeah, Green Goblin. It was just a couple weeks ago that Casting Cave sent me a couple of goblin heads for Mythic Legions, and one reminded me of Green Goblin. So when I talked about it, I was like, man, it'd be neat to see a Mythic Legions Green Goblin. And then I saw a couple at the show.
Yeah.
Both.
I was going to say, that's the second one I've seen, so and I wasn't even there.
What was the base body for that purple rabbit character? Wasn't it just a Tusk figure? I don't know if there's different versions of that Tusk figure, but I'm pretty sure it was just... Yeah, Mysterio. I think Wade got Mysterio. There's Iron Man. There's Thor. Was that In-Betweener? But yeah, it's too good.
Yeah, that's a cool idea.
Yeah, did I see one? He had some earlier in the show, but I didn't make it onto the floor very far the first day. Cosmic Legion Troop Builder is the base for... Look at that.
That's pretty great.
It is. More customs. There's just so much going on.
Yeah.
Animal Warriors of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got a big elephant too.
Man.
It's Green Goblin. Because I think he had the rest of the Sinister Six and some other Marvel types. The where was it? That's cool. I got to mess with some of these, and they're pretty sweet. This cybernetic.
Nutsy.
Hmm?
That vulture or whatever reminds me of Trigger Nutsy.
Going pinless.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. But again, crazy stuff. Did they show off the bird feet that can grasp items? I'm not sure. Skexy vulture heads. Is that a cyborg hyena? It's kind of a big, bulky. Yeah, kind of. This arm's fully robot on a ball joint. But this, I don't know. I love this thing.
Yeah.
That is one chonky pachyderm.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't have the gripping bird feet. No. Yeah, he's kind of a cyborg hyena. Okay, it is a hyena. Again, I got to play with it. It's pretty sweet. But I didn't really tell. I was looking at the body parts.
His eyes are up there.
And my eyes are up here. And they even have kind of a cybernetic metal plating to it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Is that a robot hyena, or are you just happy to see me?
Oh.
How? Yeah. I love the look of it. It's got, well, it has the AWOC feel to it. It's slightly animated, but still badass. Here's their floor.
Nice.
Now
That's
see,
what I've been
they walk.
That's what I've been waiting for.
Yeah. It was split right here so they could walk back and forth to get behind these tables.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. It's much better than having to go through a curtain or something, or having to move something every time.
Or like just step on the table to get over to the other side.
Yeah. Somersault, pole vault.
I'm always interested in, well thought out logistics.
Yeah.
Very nice. And kudos
y'all ain't
for
gonna
you
see this from any other live streams or any of those other guys.
I know. I was gonna say that's what separates here.
That's why y'all come here. Hey, Ray. Digging the carpet.
That's what he said. She said.
They should just do what I do and phase through a table. That's one well-vacuumed carpet. No, there was more stuff up on top. Animal Warriors are looking cool. I got one of those. I got one of the newer ones on the way. I think it ended up in the box to mail. That's right. This is the content nobody dares to cover.
Putting a Carl space between the tail.
Does it match the drapes?
Oh,
easy. Oh, we're about to pass
midnight for that.
We're going to make it. Oh, and I think I'm not quite sure what this is.
This is the wall.
This may have been their tabletop, the cover they had up on top.
So as you can see, there's no phasing through that tabletop, which
is
why
see, this is anti-phase material, I think.
Yes, which is why they had to have the spaces in between the tables highlighted by the gap that you could see on the carpet photograph.
I'm pretty sure this is the shadow of my hat brim right here. It looks about the same curve. Good Lord. The Kingpin's going to buy this from me for $1 million. So y'all laugh now. But it's going to be featured in a Marvel movie or TV show. Is that wall behind the table? Groundbreaking. Okay, I think there was there. Oh, this is the video of that we looked at the first. I took this. This was made for Corn Boy, but I thought of you because
I have that figure. It's like, ooh, that's tempting.
Yeah. Now you need some blue furry.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
This is hold on, let me get the name right. And I got your email today. The Space Zombies from Mars. It's zombies in the future through a 50s filter. Kind of that, you know. But yeah,
Yeah, that's
I
cool.
have the full photo set for these that I'll go over.
Yeah, that's cool.
This was on the table with a walk.
Right on.
Space Zombies from Mars.
And we don't care. And we do care.
Yeah, very cool. I think that is it. I do believe that's the same studio that's doing some of the Fresh Monkey.
Yes. Yes. Like the Christmas stuff too. Of theirs. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
That's cool.
Wait, is that like a zero grav head splitter? Yeah, I think it is. Right here. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of Fresh Monkey stuff.
Yeah.
He's everywhere. Arlen is prolific. All right, gentlemen, I need to get some shut eye. Hopefully you guys do more streams because this was great. May the force be with you always. Oh, definitely. Yeah. Well, I don't know. We're going to try to do them more often. We're not going to set a schedule. So
Not yet anyway, but yes, more often.
Yeah. Especially now because I have a grandkid on the way any day now, any week now.
Any day now.
Yeah, at any point. So there may be a lot of running back and forth to. Yeah. Oh, whoa, sorry. I can only commit to a schedule. You're in the wrong place for a schedule.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. Yeah.
But actually, that worked out perfect. I didn't even mean.
We said we were going to do right at about a couple hours. So this was great. This was very thematic for a comeback. You know, it's like usually we're not this well like organized or like pointed in the conversation, but this was fun to see all the stuff that you did not get to see.
And this is like I said, this is a small fraction of what was actually at the show. Because my first encounter with, you know, getting a table to show your customs was at PowerCon that one year. And I was looking and I was like, there's no price tags on these. That's crazy. I'm not selling anything, just showing it. But man, there's a beauty to that.
Yeah.
Grandpappy Robo. You nailed it. It was my daughter always threatened that she would make her kids call me Pappy because she thought, you know, ha, yeah, you're gonna hate that name. And it's like, nope. I'm perfectly
no, you gotta let the little ones like come up with their own thing. It's like that thing that I saw. It's like it's hard for grandpas because some little kid mispronounces a word and then you're peepo for the last 30 years.
Yeah. Nope. He already calls me Pappy.
That's surreal, man.
I know, it's crazy.
Oh.
Great recap. Yeah, and again, I need to get. Well, I don't know. There's something to just talking to the people, looking at the customs, grabbing stuff, and then, you know, I get here and it's like, I wish I'd taken more pictures. But if I'd taken more pictures, I wouldn't have talked as much to people and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Well, I'm going to have to try to commit to
next
year for real.
Yeah, we'll have to do dinner again next year because I'm going. I'm there. If it came down to it, this would, I don't know. This show, maybe because of the customizing and everything, it was just, I would, if I could only do one show, it would probably be this. But I'm saying that through the filter of being at more than a few San Diegos, to where San Diego's just, you kind of know what's going to happen. You're going to see stuff cool, but it's kind of the same experience every year.
My list of like requirements at San Diego becomes like smaller and smaller every year. Now, don't get me wrong, they're like my favorite stuff in the world, but it's like it's a lot for
yeah. Oh man, don't make me choose between PowerCon and LegionsCon though. That's kind of
that'd be tough. Yeah.
Between that and I guess Toy Fair. Because when I was there last weekend, it was like I don't do a lot of East Coast shows.
Toy Fair's in March now, so that's actually a good spread from like this time. Because it feels like February would be right around the corner, and I get it. March is just a month later, but March, I don't know, it's suddenly a spring show instead of a winter show.
Right. Yeah, oh man, it was good hanging with you too. It's just everybody, and now it's all a blur. Thinking back, because on Thursday it was like, man, it's gonna be a long 4 days. There's a lot of stuff to do and all that. And then suddenly it's Monday, and I'm catching a flight. It's like, what the hell just happened?
The best part of any con are the friends you made along the way.
That's right.
So
and Folgers in your cup.
No Sanka. Just Folgers.
That's right. Okay. We're going to get out of here. Oh, yeah. Let me find out what's going on. I've got some stuff in the mail coming, so I may have to do that. But look at that. Nailed the time. Couldn't have planned it better.
We started on time. We planned on wrapping up right at about this time. I mean, I don't know, guys. The format may get crazy here if we're going to be back with any type of regularity. So
that's right.
Watch out.
And late night's good too, because the movie theater closes at 9:20, 9:30. So, man, 10 o'clock. I don't know if anybody else is streaming at this time or whatever, but
it works well for West Coast.
Yeah. Okay. We will see you. We're going to do this awkward thing. I need to come up with some new intros and outros, and StreamYard changed their shit. So
yeah.
But yeah, it was good seeing all y'all again, talking to all y'all again.
Thanks for stopping by. We're going to try to be a little bit more on the reg, but not a schedule yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah. Because when we say that, we'll see you in 6 months.
Setting you up for disappointment more so than usual.
Yeah. So we'll see you when we see you.
Yeah. Later, guys.